I want to see the money I've appropriated implemented in Oakland, please. Same as food as medicine with our beloved former supervisor, Wilma Chan. We had a meeting. I brought the Secretary of Health and Human Services out here to Oakland, Javier Becerra, to look at how we could use food as medicine. I got a pilot project within the Department of Health and Human Services written in a way which we would be eligible for that. Do you think we, please? I'm just sharing with you. I know how this works, and as mayor, I would tighten this up real fast to fill the gaps and to move forward.
We will put Oakland on a trajectory to really be that best-in-class city that other cities look to as an example, a model. We will tap into our diversity in ways that really amplify that as a strength, as a way of creating value, as a way of sustaining not only ourselves, but then leading others forward. We will be a city of growth where we are no longer simply taking slices of a pie, fighting over crumbs as it shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, failing to deliver on our promises and support our residents the way that they need.
If we're gonna brand ourselves as, the place to go to really touch base with civil rights history, or with the Black community, or with the LGBTQ+ community, or if we're gonna have our sports teams back, whatever we decide collectively are the assets we're gonna sell, within that has to be the arts and culture model of how we really bring those assets out so that they really pop and that people want to engage with them. And I do see a lot of our historic sites pretty run down looking, and it doesn't make any sense because they're incredibly valuable assets to the city. So those are areas you can sell, right? You can make a list of these things and talk about how there's a revenue upside to that. And then you go in the city and you make a case for it. And it's a lot easier to get that through.
Just uplifting different underrepresented groups in Oakland, bringing back more arts and culture, highlighting more arts and culture in Oakland. I have a filmmaking, stunt, comedy background, so definitely want to support arts and culture in Oakland. Also just highlight public safety in Oakland, make that a priority. Make sure Oakland public schools are well funded, and Oakland summer camps are fully funded. I think those would be priorities, just making sure education, public safety, infrastructure, the arts, and there's more on the list as well. So just doing what I can to make Oakland even a more positive place and a stronger place as well.
Whether I win or lose, I want to see Oakland clean, become the kind of city that I know Oakland was and can be again, which is developing, the population, the people, the future generations without the drugs, without the prostitution. We revive our system of education. We see it be a thriving city where, if you want, just one person can go to work and the other can stay home and help raise the kids. And it means a city where no longer can people live in fear. We can't live in fear anymore. The crime is off the charts, the drugs is off the charts, the homelessness.
I love most is that I get to meet a lot of people from different backgrounds, and I just love the places like Lake Merritt. There's no other place that has such a beautiful lake that we could just go run around, and it's the opportunities there, and the people need to realize that this city has very huge potential